Do you have decision freedom? Do you know what decision freedom is? Decision freedom is the ability to make any decision you want, no matter what area of life you're talking about. Whether it's to take a vacation, whether it's to take a day off from work, whether it's to homeschool your children, that is decision freedom, my friends. My name is Diana Goodsky, and today we're going to talk about what it's like to have decision freedom and how do you get there? What do you do in your life? What does a person do in their life to have decision freedom? So I want to just share with you a couple of things that I've learned about how I've managed to get there, and I'm not fully there yet. I'm not sure. I do know this, that the ability to make the decisions that I want to really actually come from within, and that no matter what area of life you're talking about, to be able to have decision freedom starts from inside of you, where you just make that split-second decision of, yes, I'm going to do this, no matter what this is. If you decide that you want to take a trip to Italy because you've always wanted to go to Italy, that decision happens as soon as you decide. If it's your gut instinct, you got to go to Italy, you need to make that decision. And then here's what happens. When you make that decision, everything falls into place. It's really remarkable. Did you know that you're one decision away from a whole new life? You're one decision away from a new job. You're one decision away from a relationship, or whether you're going to stay in a relationship or whether you're going to leave the relationship. I mean, all of your life changes are based on all these decisions. And so how you get to decision freedom, the ability to do anything you want in your life, boils down to how you handle all of these other decisions, these decisions to whether you want to go to the gym and get in better shape, make that decision and do it. Whether you want to write a book, and publish it and just do it. Whether you want to make your marriage better by having date nights. All of these things are decisions that happen, that are daily. Every single day you make daily decisions, and they end up leading you, when you're ready for it, to decision freedom. How do you get there? You simply, and I say simply, it's simple, but it's not easy. Just like so many things in life, simple but not easy. When it comes time to make a decision, you really have to think about, okay, exactly what do I want to do with this? What do I want to do with this relationship? What do I want to do with this job? What do I want to do with this family member who keeps dragging me down? Whatever that is. Or this child who's having trouble in school and I can't seem to get them to want to listen to the teacher. You know, what can I do about that? All these things. Every single day you're faced with so many decisions. And it's those decisions that really carve out your life and who you are and how you handle it. And soon, what I hope that means for you is that all those decisions that are daily, that are simple to make but hard to make, if that makes any kind of sense, you have to do it. You have to decide. Let me backtrack a little bit. The longer a person waits to make a decision about something, the harder it becomes. And if you are waffling on making a decision, that actually means that you probably know the answer, but you're not comfortable with what that decision is going to be. And if that's going on, that's actually when you know you're on the right track. Because if you're facing a big decision and you're feeling a little uncomfortable with it, that probably means that you're facing what's known as the terror barrier. And when you face up with that terror barrier, most often people will kind of backtrack and say, I can't go that route. That's a decision I can't make. Now, I don't know if I can follow through with that. That means you're kind of afraid. But I will tell you that if you're facing a decision that makes you afraid, and you understand that that decision is, or that terror barrier is coming up against you, and that's why you're waffling, then that means that you're probably on the right track. You can understand what's happening, and you can just push through that terror barrier. And then freedom stands on the other side of that. Your freedom is on the other side of that wall. So all of these decisions then will eventually lead you to, and it may happen, you know, next month, next year, 3 years, whatever, but soon when you build up the understanding of what's going on every time it comes to making the decision, then you can get to the other side and you can have decision freedom, because you understand what's making you afraid, and you understand that you can plow through it and you're fine. So thank you for joining me. I know it's late, but I really appreciate you tuning in. And I want to encourage all of you to think about this. Do I have decision freedom? Am I able to decide to do anything that I want to do? And if you don't, please consider that every single decision you make can and will lead you there. Go towards decision freedom. It's where everything awesome is. Thank you for joining me. If you know anyone that might need a little bit of encouragement, hit the share button, and then make sure you subscribe to my videos so that I can, you know, talk to you at midnight. Have a great evening. Mwah. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are beautiful. I know that about you, and I want you to know that about you too. Have a good evening.